Hello, and welcome to my newest playthrough, Fire Emblem 7, 7-6. So this is a challenge run of Fire Emblem 7 where I try and mimic the fatigue mechanic of FE5. If you're not familiar, the fatigue mechanic happens when a unit in that game takes too many actions such as healing with staves or fighting. They have like a fatigue meter and it wears down. Now it doesn't really necessarily affect every other chapter, but trying to like calculate each attack or heal a unit does might get a little tedious. So how this is going to work out is we're going to deploy different units every chapter. So no unit can be deployed back to back in each chapter because we're going to put in a fatigue mechanic of our own. So with that being said, there are two units who are in the exception. That'll be Hector, obviously because he's a main lord, just like Leaf was immune to fatigue in his game. And of course Merlinus, I don't think he's on the map yet, but he'll be here. Yeah, because he's a special unit. So Hector and Merlinus immune, everyone else has to come along. And there are some more rules with this, so Gaiden maps will be factored into this rotation, so we have to kind of pay attention to recruitments and that sort of thing, who's going where. We may even skip them if it benefits us. The shopping map later on in the game, that one will be skipped in the rotation. I'm not going to count that one because I don't think that map is that interesting. It's just shopping around, although I do plan to try and get Carlo. So maybe I'll just throw in a clip of that and be done. But the maps around it will still be in the rotation. So as far as the force deployment units, like Eliwood and Lyn, I plan to have those guys go separately throughout the playthrough. Maybe each one will be Hector's support partner in the each map they're in. There are some maps in this game that force both of them. What I plan to do is whoever's turn is can fight that map, and whoever has to be benched can just stay to the side or move out of harm's way. So that's how I'm going to handle the force deployment of the other lords. This also is only going to apply to units who are blue in my map. So there are green units. Eric's not here yet. If I want to, for example, use Urk in the next chapter, I would have to make sure he stays green here, which isn't really a good idea. So anyone who is blue or turns blue on this map will be fatigued from the next chapter, of course, not including Hector and Merlinus. And with that being said, other units like Priscilla, she actually joins this map even if you don't get her village. As long as you keep it safe, she will join you. And that's going to be good because I'd want to keep her and Sarah separate because Sarah has to recruit Urk. And plus Priscilla, I want healers in every other map. She has to recruit some people in a few chapters from now, which is going to be crucial, yeah, for recruitment, for support. It's going to be interesting to bring like every other unit. Finally, if you're wondering, this playthrough I've done, because I like more deployment slots, I've done this on Hector normal mode, because in this one you get a bit more deployment slots to play around with, but with the help of the unit randomizer, I'm able to increase enemy growth rates. It might not be visible now because it's not usually as easy to tell in the early game. Yeah, these soldiers are pretty pathetic, but I've upped the generic mook growths by 15%, and the bosses are by 10, so Eric should be a little bit stronger than he'd normally be. But yeah. That's kind of like trying to work out the difficulty because we don't want to get swarmed. Normally there's like a line of enemies here in Hector hard mode. But yeah, just less enemies to deal with, but they are a little bit stronger. So hopefully that's a good difficulty because I'm not sure how it's going to work out in the whole like grand scheme of things. Lyn mode was completed and Kent got the Knight's Crest that Wallace has. So Kent is a paladin, having another pre-promote to help us out will be no doubt helpful. And as far as our avatar goes, our avatar's name is Nana. I thought it was appropriate because, well, an FE5 character, and her birthday is in May because, well, it's May while I'm recording and when this will go up, which is a wind affinity. So anyone who has a wind affinity might get that little tactician bonus. I know Lyn has it. Not really sure off the top of my head who all has wind affinity, but I know Lyn for a fact has that. So yeah, that is what it looks like right now. If there's any other questions, I'll try to answer them. I will put the rules below in the description so you can read them for yourself. It might also be easier if I show you what we're doing. So yeah, we're benching Oswin because we kind of want him to be separate from Marcus right now because, well, I consider him a mini Jagan. I know people don't like that term. Guy, I'm not sure what side he'll go on. I guess I want to separate him from Lyn, but not really sure. Bartray and Dorcas will be separate too. Eliwood I'll bring in the next map because I did want him to be separate from Lyn, who's joining 2 maps from now, and then Matthew will be needed in the next chapter. Yeah, Dorcas here. Lone Rebecca I want to support. I actually really like Rebecca, even though she's terrible. Sarah I don't like, but healer. Lone is pretty decent. Dorcas is here. I thought he might be better than Bartray in his lovely 3 speed against these guys in the back here. And yeah, I do want to train up Bartray to try and get Carla. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and save our game. And we will begin. So yeah, we're not going to really go over the story. We're going to deploy Merlinus. I don't know if he'll make it to the wagon because he does need a bit of protecting. And yeah, I have less people to do it. So let's just take a look at what we have. Probably want to go solo. Yeah. I decided to put on option 2 just so we get some other scenery. So Marcus, his job is going to cover the middle. Lyn, I think I'm going to have send him down to Priscilla's village. Rebecca actually one rounds this guy. Look at her go. Yeah, I trained up everyone as best as I could in the beginning of Hector mode and Lyn mode. And you may be asking why I'm starting on this map, of all places. It's because this map has preparations, so I can actually unselect people. So yeah. Alright, I need to get Sarah moving up this way, but I would like Lyn to stand next to Rebecca because, yeah, I do want him to get a support with her. So this isn't really too challenging right now, I don't think. I got through the early part of the game with pretty good ease, but yeah, Hector normal mode is pretty easy compared to hard, but hopefully the growth rates will kick in and we can have an actual challenge. Plus just having half the army makes it challenging as is. I initially tried this with Oswin. It was pretty tough actually. We just have to get one of our cavaliers to, or our our cavalry to protect Priscilla's village. I'm just gonna have Marcus come here. Maybe he can clear out this archer. And Hector's going to come down this way too. Want him to maybe kill the boss. I think the boss might have a horse slayer in hard mode. I was a bit worried about bringing Marcus, but he only has Silver Lance here, so maybe it's fine. I should maybe go through my units just to show you really quick, because yeah, everyone did have a little bit. I tried to be like fair, trying to give everyone a bit of XP in the beginning of the game. Did try and favor. Oh, I wanted you to go for Lyn. Did try and favor Kent a bit because I want him to be my paladin, so he got to level 10. And yeah, this map has rained, so we'll have to worry about that soon. But the village is still safe for a couple turns. I kind of want to send Lyn there. Usually Marcus is like the go-to, though. You're running away. Of course you are. Okay, yeah, there she is, but we don't have to get her. I don't know if a lot of people know that, but yeah, we don't have to actually go there. Yeah, Rebecca actually doing well is kind of something. I should just go over everyone. I don't exactly remember levels because I prepared this save file a while ago. But here's our Hector. He's pretty strong. I don't have the averages either, so Dorcas a lot speedier than Barsha. It's kind of all that matters. Sarah's pretty decent magic, I guess, for her. Although I prefer Lucius and Priscilla. Rebecca's Rebecca. Lyn is solid all around. Marcus is Marcus, and we don't really care about Merlinus. Well, we do, just not in this context. Yeah, so do you have a... Let me see what you're... I did try and get some people some extra weapons. I don't want Rebecca to get attacked, but I do want her and Lyn to, like, stand next to each other. He's in Woods tile. And I'm going to show off the start a little bit of the next map just so I can show, like, deploying and undeploying. That wasn't that great, but you're defensive. I mean, this, I don't know how hard this is going to get. I think it's pretty simple right now. I hope it does get more challenging. But the thing about this game's hard mode is I kind of wish I had the deployment of Hector normal and the difficulty of Hector hard, like, rolled into one. But, yeah, no, not gonna get that. I'll just have you come back here. Dorcas, I guess, will deal with any Pegasi that come this way. I know there's some that spawn from these forts. Hector's just gonna try and get out there. I do want Lyn to come down here, but I also don't want you attacking Rebecca because my healer is preoccupied right now. Marcus doesn't really care about the weapon triangle. And almost our... I think this is our first Marcus level up. He might use a vulnerary, but I'm not sure. Green units AI tends to be interesting. And Eric and his goons will start moving soon. So I'd rather have Marcus up here deal with that than Lyn. And alright. I mean, it's Marcus. He's fine. Like, Marcus is pretty much good the whole game. And okay, that's actually a good position. Alright. I'd like to talk and heal on the same turn, but I don't think I... Let's just grab you because you're a green unit and you're dumb. Yeah, I don't think anyone can get to him. So we can go ahead and safely grab this village. And now because Urk's a blue unit, he will be fatigued in the next chapter. And yeah, you really can't use that well, but that's fine. Alright, so I'd love for Hector to get in on something. Love for Rebecca too as well. I'd love for Lyn to deal with these pirates. Yeah, I was also thinking of doing a run like this on FE8. Yeah, Rebecca's not going to double this guy. I think it might be fun, like, to try maybe an Erica hard mode first and maybe Aoife mode. But I feel like the routes would differ depending on who wants to support who and which lord we have. That's a pretty decent one from Becky. Do I have hand axed on Hector? I did get some. It's not the best hit rate, but we'll try. And I guess that means I could have Lyn. I really want Lyn to go to the south though, but I like Lyn, so I'll use him. I mean, I'm fine with using all the paladins. I'm going to have to. Yeah, kind of the point of this run is I want to just use a bunch of different characters because I think that's a really fun way to play. And just like use the same people you normally use. I guess Marcus can make a little detour and go down here. Just to clear them out. But yeah, I'm making a lot better progress on this than I did with Oswin. Oswin should be fine in the next chapter too, but Marcus will be fatigued and we'll see how that goes. I imagine it will be a lot harder without him. We can't forget about Dorcas. He can just be on Merlinus' tent duty. I don't know if Merlinus is going to make it to Wagon. I mean, who doesn't love the wagon, but it's fine if he doesn't. It's really not all that necessary, I find. Like, I guess you can wheel him into danger or take a hit for someone else, maybe, but, I typically do get him promoted, but it's fine if he doesn't. And her bones ache, so that means rain. Okay, a steel sword. How fast are you? 11. I'd like to get rid of you, but I think I'll just stay up here. Maybe come around and help out. Okay, cool. Right, so I'm gonna feed this to Lyn. Or not. I could maybe have Becky come in here and poke. She does 8. He does 11. That's not going to be enough. What does Hector do? Do I wanna... Yeah, no one can kill him. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess we can start with this. Pirates are fast, it would seem. I really don't want to... Yeah, I'd like to get Marcus up here just to prepare. I think most of these guys have sword, lance. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're Marcus. There we go. Finally, Hector can do something on this map. Yeah, big map to start out with, so a lot of use for movement units. So let's see what she's selling. I could maybe get another heal for Sarah. I don't know. I mean, Urk being only every other chapter, it might not be as critical to get fire tomes. And Dorcas, I don't know what to do with Dorcas. Just run around. That seems like the Dorcas thing to do. Okay, well, yeah, he's moving, so we need to get going. So yeah, Priscilla's safe. And she'll join our team next time. So yeah, it's not too much of a challenge right now. Yeah, without Oswin, or with Oswin, it was a lot trickier. Okay, good. So yeah, slow down. I'm sure most people are familiar with raid mechanic. I don't like it myself, but yeah. Okay, so Lyn, I think we'll just ignore the shop for now and slowly make our way to the village. Do either of you have a vulnerary on you? Hector does. These guys have a tendency to run off to the forest, which is a huge problem because they kind of stick there, and I don't have my own flyer yet. Even if I were playing this normally, I don't have a flyer to chase them down. I'm down for using Dorcas, too. I love Dorcas. Not a bad one from the dork. Right, we have some incoming guys. Hector can't actually get into your range, I don't think. Rebecca can't either. Yeah, rain. The power of rain. Such a good mechanic. Can Hector pass a... I don't even think he can pass a vulnerary to Marcus. Well, we could possibly take him out at least if we equip our javelin and just get these guys a little bit closer to the action. Keep them in the woods. Yeah. Who invented this? Ah, good job, Dorcas. Yeah, the problem with axe fighters in this game. And you're going to Merlinus. Well, that's one problem taken care of. It should end on our turn, so we should be safe. Yeah, I can't really do anything about that. Just get rid of you, I guess. Urk and Sarah really can't contribute much either. I'd like to heal Marcus, but really can't do that right now. What I can do is trade around this vulnerary at least. I'll trade this and equip my wolf veil, and then I guess what I can do is, what are you saying? I don't really want to use up that. I'll just drink a vulnerary. Eric might be a little bit more intimidating. Rebecca can just stay put, I guess. Maybe just bring her a little bit closer. Yeah, she's not getting very much support with Lyn either, sadly. I see you going for Merlinus. Next chapter I feel like it's going to be a much bigger struggle without Marcus. Yeah, normally in FE5 I feel like these physical units don't get fatigued as much. Staves take the most, I believe. I think it goes up with a... I could be wrong on this because this isn't like a game I play all that often, but alright, so we're going to stand here and not visit. Okay. Yeah, FE5 is a game I play too much, but I believe the higher the staff, the more fatigued the staff user gets. Like, I know Safi can be fatigued pretty quickly. There are items in that game which can help reduce the fatigue issue. But I'm not going to, like, play around with anything like that for this. Alright, let's just get rid of you. It's called an S drink, but I decide not to, like, replicate anything like that in that game. Like, say, oh, we have 5 we can use throughout the whole playthrough. We're just going to go in this each other chapter, which should be pretty fun. And if I mess up and someone can't recruit, well, that's on me. I think you're fine, but yeah. Okay, last turn of rain. I might just leave Lyn there. I'd rather Lyn just block the village and him miss or something and the bandit gets it next time, because that means no Priscilla. And no Priscilla would be very bad for this run. Not just for the healing, but because I can't recruit some awesome units later. Okay, not Hector, Marcus has done a lot this map. Okay. Clear skies again. Yeah, we're just gonna stay here. Unfortunately, I didn't get to the shop. I did do some shopping in the chapter where you break down the snags, as I call it. The one where you get Merlinus' village. That's kind of scary if he misses. That is very scary. How do you do with a hand axe? A bit better. Might pull back a little bit just to maybe have us all like dogpile him. That'd be good. Let's see what Dorcas can do. That's a scary crit rate. Merlinus can take a hit though, so it's only a slim lance too, and she'll probably fly away once I do manage to connect with her. 79. Okay, I think I'm gonna put Hector. How do you do with the hand axe? It's still terrible. I mean, I could just put the wolf bell here. Okay, that's fine. How do we do? Not too badly. Have Marcus soften him up. And we got Becky in range. Yeah, another instance where I wish there was an all-range button. That's very helpful in the modern games. I guess we can heal you off. I probably have to top off my, or get my healers. I don't know if I'll promote them, but at least get them some experience. Lyn should be fine. Yeah, but normally you would just take that village and have Priscilla and... yeah, but not here. Yeah, definitely gonna need Sarah's help this turn. Okay, a lot easier to get Marcus into position for this than, Oswin. Or as I like to call him, Winnie. Okay, thank you for walking right up to me and attacking. Now I can kill you next turn. Low in stock rising. Yeah. So silly. Okay, where can you get to? Becca stock. Okay, everyone's hit rates is just so poop. I guess we can try this first. I really would rather give this to one of these guys. Yeah, he hates Hector and Eliwood. So, kind of satisfying getting to kill him with Hector. Well, I'll take skill on you. And thanks. Silver Lance. Yeah, we have to route. So, yeah, pretty simple whenever, on normal. I'm really hoping the difficulty does turn up a little bit more once we get more into it. Usually that's how it goes with these growth patches. Okay. Can we hit this time, please? Thank you. Yeah, not much else to do. I really don't want you to too much else here. Oh yeah, Sarah has to heal you. Probably could use a men's staff, but that'll stay on Priscilla. Probably alternate the heals and men's between the two of them. That would make sure, like, both of them are equipped with enough. Yeah, you can come down to me. Unless, I hope you're not going for the tent. Although you might, and that would be annoying. But I think that's all that's left on the map, actually. Yeah, she's gonna fly away. Can Becca get to her, I wonder? Might be a good... No, she's just out of range. Becca, why? Might as well try and give Urk something. Oh, his animation's on. Yeah, that's the whole problem with... I made that mistake in, like, every GBA game. And we'll put it to the... That is not what I wanted to do. Okay. Maybe Marcus can run to this place. And there's a bug flying around here. It's bothering me, so... yeah. I guess we're good for now. Probably not gonna go for Sarah. And she's gonna stay there, like, forever, which is super annoying. Maybe we can get a little speed and beat up this guy next turn. Yeah, not too exciting right now. Need to be sure not to hit visit because, yeah, Priscilla will then be blue and I won't get to use her next time. Yeah, not the best. Well, he's looking a lot of 8s. Let's see. Maybe an Iron Axe for Hector. Another lance, maybe. I love buying stuff, so I'm fine with, like, just going in on shopping. Yeah, we have nothing else to do. We can, I guess we can get Becky, like, in range. Maybe Hector as well. I could support maybe Sarah and Urk. That might be a good one to do. I think she might fully heal, but I'm not sure. Okay, goodbye. I'm not near Becky. I guess I could maybe level up my staff some more. We're just waiting for her to come back to us. How annoying. Okay, good. I really don't like Sarah. She's probably my least favorite character in this game. Her personality just doesn't click with me. It's like, well, it's not as bad as Severa. Severa, I think, is awful, but... yeah, I guess I'll just stand you here. Are you going to come over here? Could give Hector the sacks, too. Although Marcus can use it, yeah, because, I should have traded the lance over, but oh well. Unlike FE8, Paladins can use axes in this game. Just gonna walk around and see if we have supports unlocked. Can you please come over here? And wasting my hand axe, but I guess it's fine. Although I'd rather give this to Becca, but, yeah. Another Hector kill. Set him up for a level real quick in the next chapter. And, yeah, pretty easy. And, yeah, we get Priscilla here, so... it's fine if we don't recruit her. Before we end, though, I'm going to just show off a bit of Chapter 15, just to, like, show you, a bit more how this is going to work. So Dorcas is fatigued, Sarah's fatigued, Rebecca's fatigued, Marcus is fatigued, Lowen is fatigued. These people, our Urk is fatigued. I have to be careful of that. These people are not. So, yeah. Let me just reshuffle this. So, all the people who joined last time won't be here, so I might want to do things like give the staff over to Priscilla. She does come with men herself. We'll have to figure out how to do this map without Marcus, of course. Oswald, no doubt, will be very helpful, but yeah, it might be a bit of a doozy, or it might be pretty easy because this is normal, so I'm not sure how it's gonna go. Yeah, maybe we can get some good Eliwood training. I guess I can show the people here. So Eliwood, okay-ish strength, I guess. Spartray, 3 speed. Matthew, I tried to train up a little bit in Lyn mode. Priscilla at base. Hector we saw. Oswin, strength and defense. Geese, skill and speed. Yeah, so see how the B team, or maybe this is the A team since it's Eliwood, I'm not sure. But we'll see how it goes next time. I'll see you then.